Alright, what's up guys? Got another cooking video for you. A lot of you guys saw our last healthy largemouth bass recipe where we cooked it in a cast iron skillet. Well, this time we're going to try it on our little grill. Yeah, we've ate speckled trout like this before. It's a buddy of mine's recipe, so we're kind of putting our own spin on it and going to try it. But let me show you real quick what we got going on here. So here's a few ingredients. We got some real butter, some green onions, regular white onions, some tomatoes, and that's probably about 2 pounds of fillets there. That's one fish, one largemouth bass. Nothing wrong with eating bass, people. A lot of people think that it is, I guess because it's a sport fish, but they taste delicious. Yeah, very clean taste. So give it a try if you haven't. Okay, as far as seasonings, we have some Old Bay blackened seasoning, some standard ground black pepper, and some garlic salt. So while she's cutting up the butter, my beautiful assistant, I'm going to come over here and clean up this grill. This is a neat little infrared charbroil grill that I bought. I really like it. It's nice and portable, but the problem is it's really hard to adjust the heat. So I'm going to have it on its lowest setting to cook this fish. And you've noticed we're going to be cooking this all wrapped up in aluminum foil. It's going to have the onions and all the veggies in there with the fish and the seasoning with the butter. I think it's going to come out really good. You can also throw different types of vegetables in. Zucchini, we would have put that in there, but we didn't have any, so I'm just going to have the fish with some good old brown rice. Now I'm not going to go too crazy on cleaning this grill because we are using aluminum foil. So, okay, FYI, for those of you who keep up with my VentureTube channel, I am letting people demo my 2016 Hobie kayak. So if you're a local and you've been considering kayaking and you've wanted to try one of the Hobies, I'm actually letting people try mine and taking them out on Lake Conroe for a few hours and letting them experience it and letting them fish out of it and hang out with Big Bass Tony. So if it's something you're interested in, check it out on my website, www.venturetube.net, and let's get together and do some kayaking, kayak fishing, whatever you want to do. Okay, so she's spraying down the foil with some non-stick just to keep the fish fillets from sticking to the foil. You could probably also use olive oil. Was good. And we're going with some Old Bay. You could also use nature seasoning, would be really good on this, especially if you had the zucchini and squash, whatever you added to it. I like nature seasoning on vegetables. On vegetables. So now she's just flipping the fillets over. Put a little seasoning on the other side. Of course, this is all optional. Like I said earlier, we're putting our own spin on this. Garlic salt. We're not using regular salt because we are using garlic salt. Now if you had just garlic powder, you could use regular salt in conjunction with the garlic powder. But with the Old Bay seasoning, no need to use salt. And we're just topping the fish with the onions and the tomatoes and the green onions and the butter. It smells good right now, y'all. So she's going to top that off and then close it up. And it's literally been 4.5 minutes and this grill is at 550 degrees. And that's on the lowest setting. It gets really hot really quick. Making my forehead sweat. Okay, so we'll check it in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. See you in 10. Feeling really blessed, guys. So for those of you who know, I fished the Cats Tournament Series, the Kayak Anglers Tournament Series here in Texas. I'm currently ranked second, which I'm pretty proud of that. There are some talented anglers within Cats, and for this to be my second year and be anywhere at the top of the list, is quite an accomplishment. I'll pat myself on the back because I have put in the time, and I've practiced, and I've learned, and I've met some great people, and the fellowship has been great. And like I said, I truly feel blessed. Fishing is what I love to do. I'm so glad you guys are following me, and the subscribers, and sharing my videos. It's a great help. Who knows what the future has to offer. I mean, first it was Hobie, now fishing competitively, and the trolling motor cells are taking off, and you guys are using them and loving them, and that's just so awesome to me. I mean, I got a product that is out there that people are using, and it's helping people. It's helping people get out on the water to kayak, and people that couldn't kayak before because of back problems or knee surgeries or whatever, they're getting to experience kayaking, which is another reason why I'm so excited about maybe meeting some of you guys and letting you demo mine. I love to talk fishing. I could talk about it for hours. Yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm feeling blessed. God is good. If you trust in Him, keep your faith, you help others, you're gonna do well in life. You're gonna be successful. Not saying there's not gonna be tough times, but you always have the Lord to help you through those tough times, and you have the comfort knowing that you will get through the tough times because of Him. It's a good time to talk about the Lord when your food's cooking. This year in Cats, they've added an Elite Series. So it's an additional 3 tournaments that will begin in September. The first tournament being on Gibbons Creek. The second one being on Lake Fork, which I'm super stoked about. I've never fished it, but I know there's some giants on that lake. And the last one being at Ladybird Lake, Town Lake, in downtown Austin, which currently right now from all the rains is like a river, and it's completely closed to the public. I got to do good, guys. I got to do good. The regular season, I would have placed runner-up for Angler of the Year, but since we have these extended tournaments, these Elite Series they're calling it, for these next 3, which is the top 35 anglers of the year, I have no room for error, and hopefully that's not going to happen. I've babbled long enough. I know you guys are waiting for the food to be done, and me too, because I'm ready to taste it. So let's go check it. Well, before I check the food, we found something we're going to add to our supper, which is this edamame. If you guys have never tried it, it's really good. It's basically like a soybean. It actually says it there. Lightly salted soybeans in a pod, or soybeans in pods. This is basically thaw and serve, and we're going to top it off with some sea salt. Just remember, when you're using sea salt, don't put a lot because it's strong, like Big Bass Tony. This edamame is actually pretty low in calories. This bag is 2.5 servings, and each serving is 100 calories. But you get 10 grams of protein with that. You got 6 grams of fiber with 3.5 grams of total fat. So I've actually taken this on my kayak and used it as a snack instead of taking chips or something of that nature. It's more of a healthy snack with high protein content and a few calories to keep you paddling to that next spot. Edamame, get you some. So let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever kept a bass and then somebody looked at you crazy for keeping a bass? Let me know in the comment section below. This girl right here went for a walk this morning. It's been a while and it took it out of her. It was hot today. Now she's kind of hobbling a little bit. You hurt yourself, Bobo? Eh? She's a good girl. Just got to figure out a way to get her in my kayak. So there's the edamame with the sea salt. Looking good. Let's check it out. Well, it's smelling good. Starting to bubble out of the foil there a little bit. If the fish just flakes apart, you know it's done. It doesn't take long at all for the vegetables to cook now. Look at that steam coming out. Oh, that smells good. Look at that. Okay, Okay, so the fish is flaking real good. The vegetables are cooked down. It smells delicious. It's time to eat. When she knows I'm talking to her, she gives me her butt. Great job, Chef.
Thank you. That looks really good.
Little brown rice.
So good.
That's good. Okay guys, that's your grilled fish with vegetables, brown rice, and edamame. Alright guys, that about wraps up this little recipe video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and share it if you got friends that eat bass too. Until next time guys, stay humble, love Jesus, keep yakking. Come on.